Hey, yo, what's good, YouTube? Just a quick thing I want everyone to think about. I want you to think about how many people there are in this world. There is a fucking shit ton of people. And I want you to think about how divided we are. There's so many different countries, so many different, like, governmental systems and all that shit. And there's so much different, like, there's, like, racism. There's people that just, there's so much hate and so much division between the human race itself. Now, I want you to think about all the opportunities and all the things that we could achieve if we set aside those differences and we all came together as one nation, as one, like, whole unit, as one planet. You got to think about it. Like, there is obviously way too many opportunities for there to be life out there. There's so many different galaxies. One of those galaxies has to have alien life or some form of life, something out there. And eventually they're probably going to find us, or we're going to find them. And if we keep on spending so much time fighting each other on our own planet, we are never going to achieve that. We are never going to be able to get past that barrier and start conquering, like, other territories and other galaxies and being able to do, like, time travel in other dimensions and all that type of shit. We will never get to that if we don't set aside our differences right now, come together and start working towards one common goal. You got to think about it like as if there's, like, an ant colony. One ant colony has so many different workers and they're all working towards one, like, common goal, and they deadass, like, move all together and they fucking conquer shit. Now think about if all the ant colonies in this world, in this planet, came together. They would probably dominate this entire fucking planet. If they all worked together, they would literally, I'm convinced that they would fucking destroy all the humans. We might have weapons and technology, but how the fuck are we gonna murder all these ants? There's way too fucking many of them. So think about that on a galactic scale. We are all fighting each other within, it's like a civil war within our planet, for the fact that if we were on a galactic scale, what is going on in our planet would be considered a civil war. We have to, like, stop thinking as individuals and start thinking, like, the bigger picture, how we can be the most dominant race. If we all started working together right now and we basically put aside all our differences and we came together, we could accomplish, I'm convinced, we could accomplish things that we were unimaginable within 1 year. We could literally accomplish whatever the fuck we want. Like, we could be in space right now. Like, we obviously are in space right now, but we could be on other planets. We could be colonizing other planets. We could probably be in another galaxy, maybe another dimension. Who fucking knows? It's like, think about it on this type of scale. Even if it was just this way. What if instead of having, like, a high school or something like that where we're learning what they want us to learn, instead everyone got to focus, they took like 4 years of time to get everybody to focus on certain types of things. Everyone gets to try new things. People find what they're good at and what they like, instead of going through all this type of years and trying to find that, like, in 1 year before you go to college and then try to do what you want for the rest of your life. If we actually gave everybody a taste and we put everybody in their fields where they excel, where they love doing, and they can do that for the rest of their life, and we all used all these people and put them to work on a project that is, like, a common goal for the whole entire planet itself, I'm convinced that we would be, like, the most unstoppable, like, race ever. Because, like, we're never gonna get anywhere if we all are against each other all the time. Think about any type of business. Any business that does not have people coming together to work towards a common goal, or there's, like, too much confrontation within the workplace, that business is going to fail. If you hate your boss, you are not going to want to work hard for that boss, for the fact that you're like, fuck my boss, he's a piece of shit. It's all about coming together and what you can accomplish when you come together, for the fact that 2 heads is always better than 1, and having 8 billion heads is obviously going to be better than having fucking 2. So just something to think about. This is just, like, in theory. I know a lot of people definitely don't really think about the bigger picture, because the bigger picture doesn't really affect them. They're only got, like, 80 years on this planet, maybe, if even that, or maybe more possibly. So this is never going to be a thought that is going to go through anyone's head, mostly, for any normal person, probably. But just think about all the possibilities and all the opportunities and all the things that we could achieve as a race. It's just, honestly, like, it actually amazes me. We really have the power to do so much, and yet we worry about all this bullshit. We just want to be better than each other. You just want to be better than the next person, and it just holds us back as a planet to be able to achieve some crazy and amazing things. Like, maybe one of the reasons why we never found other alien life is for the fact that they already came here and they were like, wow, all these people, they can't even fucking handle each other. They can't even deal with their own problems. How the fuck are we gonna let them come into a galactic scale? If they can't even work together, then how the fuck are they supposed to work with us? Maybe they said that shit, you know what I mean? Like, who fucking knows? There's so many, who knows? Like, I'm convinced that aliens could have came to this planet. I believe in, like, all that pyramid shit, that's all, like, a fucking, alien production and all that shit. Fuck it. Judge me, whatever you want. At the end of the day, if we did do that and we all came together, we all worked towards a common goal, I'm pretty sure that maybe this planet would be a lot better off. Maybe there'd be a lot less hate, and maybe we would have done and maybe learned so much more about why we're here, why we exist, why we're living, instead of just hating each other and fighting each other and killing each other and spilling blood of our own people. We start conquering the fucking universe. Like, think about it. Just something to think about. Always keep your mind rolling. Always keep thinking. Keep thinking about the impossible, because anything is possible, and you can even make the impossible possible, especially with 8 billion minds working towards one common goal. Again, just something to think about. This is Chris Martocci. Like and subscribe. I'll catch you next time on Chris Martocci, Tosu Time, whatever the fuck you want to call it.